Hello, this is Ryan Mazuki, and I'm going to talk about Bleach 507, 507. Those are fairly interesting chapters. It was all about Yamamato's bankai and how it's improved over 1,000 years. Because apparently all it did in 1,000 years was just touch you and then it burns you to ashes. But his Shikai did that, so it wasn't that special 1,000 years ago, in my opinion. But now he was pretty much showing that his bankai is improved. That's pretty much the whole chapter, his improvement over how it used to be 1,000 years ago, which is pretty much making him like invincible. He apparently has two forms, in East and the West. If you use East, his sword blows away anything it touches. It just simply blows it away, burns it away. It's burnt so fast you don't even know fire burned it. And he was like, oh, and in itself it was really lame because, just like the guy said, all I gotta do is hit you and not get touched by your sword and I'm okay. But then he said, there's also a west to every east. I mean, really, if you don't use directions, then there must be an opposite for every direction. So he uses west and east, and now he's not only does his sword cut you, but he's so freaking hot that if you attack him directly, your sword is probably gonna melt, and you're gonna melt, and you're gonna be burned up. So he's pretty much invincible. But the one fatal flaw is if he stays in that form too long, everything else will be burned up, as all the water evaporated from the area, which pretty much cripples Yamamato, or however you say it. But pretty much he's a guy who is screwed. He can't do nothing. He just uses his sword regularly because all the water is dried up. And eventually all society will be destroyed, meaning that his bankai is just too powerful, as it's going to destroy everything. Meaning that he has to end the fight quickly, or otherwise winning will be pointless, which may be what will lead to his inevitable fall, as the guy will probably realize that the best way to fight Yamamato is just simply to stay away from him. And Yamamato can't leave that form, because if he does, then he becomes vulnerable. So I guess we'll just find out in the chapters to come. That's pretty much all to say about the chapter. I mean, there's nothing major. Everybody just had a little saying that Yamamato, you need to end this fight quickly, or otherwise we're all gonna burn to death. It's too hot. He says 1,500,000 degrees. That's just too much. How is it? Everybody should be burnt up right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, whatever, and that's my review. Short.